Using computers, microphones, cameras, and the internet, livingwaters.com presents a new movie by Ray Comfort, containing an entire 2 minutes of real, solid science.
Can you think of any evidence for evolution?
For instance, the fossil record shows the common ancestors of all carnivores, that cats and dogs were once linked, united by a common ancestor.
Then adds 30 more minutes of anti-scientific bullshit, like completely misrepresenting evolution.
We have an example from a group of birds called Darwin's finches.
There's still finches?
Well, of course there's still finches, yeah.
There's no change of kind. They're still birds. There's no change of kinds. That's called adaptation. It's not Darwinian evolution. There's no change of kinds. There's no different animal.
Also featuring quote mining.
We are condemned to live only for a few decades, and that's too slow, too small a time scale to see evolution going on. Richard Dawkins.
A generous amount of false equivocation.
I do believe in evolution.
You believe in evolution?
Yes.
Are you a strong believer?
I have a strong trust in evolutionary ideas based on the evidence presented.
You know what that's called?
What?
Blind faith.
Blind faith.
Appeals to consequences with outright lies.
Did Hitler put into practice survival of the fittest?
No,
What was he doing then?
he was murdering people.
That's survival of the fittest.
That's not survival of the fittest.
What would you call me if I told lots of lies? Countless lies. You'd call me a liar, wouldn't you?
Of course.
I have a whistleblower, and it tells me that you know God exists.
A few misleadingly irrelevant red herrings.
So you've got to start with nothing, and you've got to create a seed from nothing.
Oh,
Can you do that?
no, I can't.
A rose from nothing?
A rose.
Just like, I can't.
Even more irrelevant red herrings.
Pulled the trigger and blew out his brains. There's your poster boy when it comes to atheism.
More red herrings.
Spell the word shop.
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 S-H-O-P.
What do you do when you come to a green light?
Stop.
Green light.
Hug.
Intellectual dishonesty.
And could you be wrong about God's existence?
No.
Well, then I think you're rather close-minded.
Threats of eternal damnation.
Just not believing in hell doesn't make it go away. I don't want you to end up in hell. You'd end up in hell, and I'd hate that to happen to you.
And failed attempts at taking the moral high ground.
Is rape absolutely wrong?
In my opinion, it is.
Rape is always wrong.
And you know what endorses rape? That's right, the Bible. Dare to witness the insipid anti-intellectual propaganda specifically targeting the willfully ignorant lowest common denominator, that is, evolution versus God. A new achievement in selective editing.
Evolution is true. Something I don't have to receive by faith. I don't want something I have to accept by faith. I want it to be observable. Faith is the great cop-out, the great excuse to evade the need to think and evaluate evidence. This is how the Bible puts it. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it's the gift of God, not of works, lest any man boast. Christians, they're being dishonest. Then again, coming from those who claim that God will wash away your sins in an instant, convenient dishonesty should not be a surprise. I don't want something I have to accept by faith. Are you saved through faith? Faith is the great cop-out. Faith through faith. Faith is good enough for these idiots.
Yup, selective editing is a game I can play too. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.